My name is Aya Thorgrim. Welcome to my channel. I've been thinking about all these events, world events, and how it's affecting everybody. And then I was thinking about one thing that makes me kind of upset. But it's this. All these things that have happened to people under the attacks of narcissists, psychopaths, and Machiavellians are such amazingly crazy things and so weird and so out there that it's hard that anyone believes what you're saying. People tend to, for example, when they attack children, 66% of the adults think that the children are lying. So, once you're dealing with this extreme, absurd, weird stuff that they do, and you don't know even how to communicate it because you can't even say it because it's so shameful, it's so horrific, and everything in combination that and so now you're gonna say all this, and then they're gonna tell you that they don't believe what you're saying. That's terrible. That's terrible. And that's what I'm certain that these people who do these things, they're well aware of that what they do is so crazy that nobody will possibly believe what they're saying, and they play on that, which is unbelievable. And then I noticed another thing when there's a power differential, how easier it is to dominate and control people who feel like they're below the perpetrator. So that's a huge thing. When there's a power differential, people don't know how to act. They act on that thing that this guy is bigger than me, or more famous, more supposedly powerful in the world. And if he's telling me to do this, I better just do what they're saying. And that's also terrible. They say this, that the more power, the less love. There can't be both. You can't have people with power. Once it gets to their head, they feel like they can do anything. And it comes out of position, not love. I also feel like many times people in power go for deprivation. It seems like they can do anything. They can get anybody, they can have anything, and everything gets boring, and they just need weirder and weirder and weirder things to get them to the point. People in this kind of power position also look down on vulnerable people. They think that they're weak, and also they like to put little traps to see how far people will go, how far they will go, and then use that against them. That's the biggest trip. They also do take advantage of this when there's one family member who's not really right in the head. That's the one they'll then manipulate so that they can have access to your children. And they do make fun of people with needs. They do make fun of it. They're like, haha, look, look, look and see what she's going to do if I offer a little bit of money. And they laugh about it. The females involved are like the ones to have everybody put their guard down because they're going to think, oh, this is safe because there's a female. They start luring with presence, and then comes the depreciation, mind programming, and control. There's a type of grooming they're doing to the whole world, and that is to normalize weird things, like just strange things. Everything is strange and absurd and extreme, and they're pushing this all day and all night through the media so that we will normalize very strange things so that we're easier. So that you're easier to manipulate, because in the middle of this, what they actually want is that you agree to do this. So that then they can say, well, there you go. You're the one who agreed. And their hands are clean. What's fascinating too is that there is this pattern where they're always documenting and filming everything that they're doing. They're using all this as spy gear, and also to watch people, what they're doing, to extract information and to use that against them. And that right there says how loyal or slash illoyal they are, where power is absolutely everything, and power over others is the thing that makes them feel great.
This time the disciples came back on a comeback. It's time again and again. But now they decided to enjoy their life some more, not to be too dependent on each other, at this time on separate shores.